We are. Hello, hello, hello. Hey guys, what is up? This is Livy Igwe coming live from London. If you guys are watching me on a replay, drop me a hashtag style. Oops, sorry, Insta. Y'all know the drill. I help the multicultural, multi-ethnic to brand on social media and to earn also at the same time. Today, we're going to be talking about how actually I was having this conversation with a friend that was getting my nails done and got my nails done. So I'm really excited because now I can put away the finger that was in pain, right? That I got attacked, and to override the emotion by just like getting the new nails. So can we appreciate the nails? If you guys are looking for a nail tech, just drop nail tech and I'll send you hers. If of course you are in London. If you're not, it's going to be very difficult unless you want to do back and forth trips. But I want to talk today about you are the problem. The problem is you. But I want to share 3 things of how you can override it and how you can skills that you guys can use. And I will be honest with you guys, I've used it personally with network marketing. For you guys that don't know, I sell and retail and recruit in terms with premium nutritional supplements, but this has gained me into understanding that in order for me to change, I've got to change, right? And I want to go over a couple of things for you guys, 3 skills that I really do believe that will help you out in some way, shape, or form. Because I was talking to Olga, my nail tech, and we were talking about the fact that everybody is different, but there are people that have a sort of energy. There's a different way of holding yourself when you own the mistakes, right? When you own the mistake of, you ended up a relationship, a 8-year relationship ended up, it's also your fault. You're the one to blame. I'm the one to blame in this situation because it takes 2 to tango, right? It takes 2 to have an issue. It takes 2 for something to happen. If it did not happen, like you can't have a fight with just one person. You have to have a fight with 2 people, like hand in hand, right? And so I want you guys to start understanding, okay, what am I to blame for in today's society? And we were saying there's 2 types of people, 2 types of women, 2 types of men. That people, some will understand, okay, in order for me to change, I have to change something within me. And I want to share the 3 things, right? Number 1, which is probably not one that I've written down, but it's taking accountability. When somebody owns their mistake and they own who they are, automatically you can't blame me. I mean, you can blame me, but the fact that I've owned the fact that I failed at a relationship, that I failed at, an abortion, that I, failed in my business, I'm owning that. But does that define me? No, it does not, and it should not. And over the couple of days, I've given myself permission to say, yes, I actually am building a business that is profitable, that is a real business that requires empathy, that requires excellence, that requires execution, that requires energy. And I think sometimes we don't give ourselves permission because it's easy to be the blame somebody else. But when you own yourself, Oliver, when you own yourself, Sasha, when you own yourself, hey, Kiara, of you, automatically it shifts everything. And so, number 1, once you own the ownership of blaming you, Kiara, of saying, okay, I effed up, I fucked up, I shouldn't have done that. And saying, okay, I'm going to alter and change for something that I'm like, okay, this is where I'm heading, right? And so, number 1, it has to come, and this is why I connect it to hunger. You won't change until there's something to change. I can teach you how to build, I can't teach you really passion, but I can teach you hunger. Like hunger and you wanting to earn an extra income, like let's go on it, right? Because you're hungry for that, right? If you don't have a love for money, I don't think network marketing is definitely for you. Now, I'm saying this because I'm looking for the ones that are really like want to build skills. And I really do believe making money on your own, like it sets you free. If sales is not for you, then it's not for you. That's fine. But I'm looking for the ones that are hungry for money. Like hungry for money in the sense that you can do whatever you want. Like if I want to go out tonight, I can go out tonight. I don't need a man to tell me what to do, right? Not that I'm wanting like men against women. No, 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 no. What I'm wanting you guys to understand is that I own my own card. I own my own thing. Now, yes, I still need a man to take me out in the sense that I still love the masculine energy because I can't be masculine all the time. Like I want you to take me out, right? But I want you guys to understand that number 1, you're going to need to own your mistake. Number 2, well, the 1 was like the beast, like the before. So it was owning the mistake. Number 1 is hunger. What are you hungry for you to change? Are you overweight? Well, then it's time to start moving and getting into shape or starting to take the supplements. You guys have seen how much supplements I take. It's very simple, my supplements. You should probably talk about it. You demo it. Simple. 3 steps that I take in the morning and boom, we're out of the door. Blend it with water. That's it. Simple. Right. Number 2 is, and hunger, I can't teach it for you. You either have it or you don't. But you have to start cultivating if you want to change. That's why I only specifically talk to the ones that are wanting to change their lives. Like, I am going to have you grow into being a better version of you, regardless if you want it or not, because I'm going to push your limits. Not because I want to be a tormentor, but because I want you to be a better version, Kiara. I want you to be a better version, Samantha. I want you to be a better version, Kay, because I believe in you. But you doesn't get to grow if you don't grow and give permission to yourself. So number 1, hunger. Number 2, respect. Now, the respect comes when I say what I'm going to do. So when I was talking to my nail tech, she wanted the samples, right? You guys know I sell the samples, right? If you guys are wanting samples for a week, there's a certain fee, certain price. If not, you can also buy the product. Anyways, whatever. So she was wanting the drinks. But before I was supposed to send it to her, the nail, the issue where the guy took the nail off. And so automatically, it was so painful that I didn't send her the parcel, right? Hey, Layla. And so, hey, Andy. And so as I promised her that I was going to ship the samples, I didn't do it straight away. Now, of course, there was the attack and all that stuff, so I didn't do it. But I posted it a couple of days last week, right? And she received it in her mail. You know what she said? She said, "You're so strong." And it's not this to boost my ego. I don't need to boost my ego. I just want to share with you. She said, "I'm sharing it right now." She said, "You're such a strong woman." I was like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "Because even what you've been going through, you still posted the product and you didn't forget about me." You're like, "What's that got to do?" Because you promised to yourself what you say you're going to do. I said I was going to ship the product. It took me a little bit longer to ship it, but I still shipped it. What are you not promising to yourself that you say you're going to do? You said you were going to go to the gym 3 times a week. Why are you not going to the gym 3 times a week? Don't tell me it's the excuse of time. Yesterday, guys, I went to work. I worked out at 6 in the morning. I had a couple of calls. I was supposed to have a call at 6. It was down to 6:20, whatever. I only had 10 minutes for a call for somebody to join the business. What did I do? At 7, I was at the gym. You're like, "You went twice?" Yes. And we had gymnastics, so I'm trying to learn how to do handstand. And you're like, "Okay, what does that got to do?" Because I said what I was going to do. We don't have a 15-minute time window or 20-minute time window to like get you enrolled. Okay, we have 10 minutes. But after that, I'm going to the gym. After that, I had another back-to-back call. Why? Because I promised to myself what I would say I was going to do. What are you promising to yourself that you say you're going to do? Right? Last thing I will leave you with this is that when you are the problem and you face it and you're like, "Okay, it's a hunger issue. I got to change. I got to respect myself. And I also have to make the ownership." It comes down to mindset. My mindset is strong. It's much stronger than it was 4 years ago. But I've been practicing what I preach. I always get better. I always try and be the better version of me. I always try and give permission to myself to stretch, to grow, to be that better version. What is that for you, Kiara? What is that for you, Samantha? What is that for you, Layla? What is that for you, Andy? What is that for you, Joe? What is that for you, Graham? Like, what is that for you? The mindset, you always have to grow. And I know I always say this, it always hurts. Hey, Christian. It always hurts because, and I'll be honest with you guys, I am the one to blame for the guy that took my phone. I am the one to blame for the end of the relationship after 8 years. I am the one to blame for being in a shoebox. How are you, love? I am to blame for having like a spot here. I am the one to blame for everything that I do. But when you take the blame on you and you own it, you can't attack me. So I don't know if you guys know, but I had 2 abortions, right? And I'm okay sharing it because I'm okay with the fact that it was my decision. Now, some people will probably attack me and say, "Oh, like you killed somebody." What, dude? First of all, I've owned it. You can't attack me, right? Because I'm okay opening my skeletons, if one would say, and just being okay with like, this is me. I'm so Raven. If anybody watched Disney, memories. And I'm not saying this for you guys to say, oh yeah, but everybody, people will know about you when you don't have anything to hide. I have things that I hide. Like I don't show you my nephew. I don't show you the person that I date. I don't show you everywhere that I go. But I'm still truthful. And somebody actually messaged me because she's wanting to earn extra income. And she says, there's so many like fake people out there, but I know that with you, I respect you so much because you say what you do and you're unapologetic. What can you be unapologetic, Layla? What can you be? I'm sure you're unapologetic Christian, like you're the OG, right? But like Kiara, Sasha, Joe, what can you be unapologetic? Unapologetic, Graham, what are you unapologetic for? And saying, and it's okay. Like I know the next person that I date, I will marry. I know it. Why are you so convinced? Because I have undeniable faith. I walk in crazy faith. But I also know that even for me, like the handstands, I'll be walking in handstands. I'm learning them now, but I believe that in 3 months I'll be able to do like a handstand walk. You got to give yourself permission by owning your mistake, then shifting it to saying, okay, I've shifted into I'm owning it, to I'm shifting it, to I'm doing the steps and showing up. That's it. And that's all I have for you guys. I was supposed to go for like 5 minutes. I'm just going to jump in 5 minutes. And here we are like 12 minutes later. But guys, if this resonated, absolutely share it with a friend that probably needs to own their mistakes or own their life. I appreciate you. I love you. Remember to be you. Do you. The world does not dictate who you are, but you dictate the world. Talk to you guys later. Bye. Oh, and if you guys are wanting to earn extra income, #hybrid.